The regular consumption of alcohol, it's most certainly holding you back.
Mm-hmm.
What are people sacrificing when they're regularly consuming alcohol in their lives?
I think this is so huge because I think most people are blissfully unaware. I think they're in the matrix that we've been conditioned over decades, right? Of watching aunties, uncles, parents celebrate, commiserate, congratulate with alcohol, right? We've built all these neural pathways up in our brain about what it means, how it's attached to our identity. It's so subliminal. You say, "Oh, should we meet up?" And they're talking about alcohol or all of these things. And so because it's so endemic, alcohol, because it's so widely available, it's just accepted. It's normalized that this is just something that everybody does. But when we peel back that layer a little bit and we ask questions, well, hang on a minute. What is the actual truth about alcohol? What's the real truth? And I think that only only now and only slowly are we starting to see the real truth, the real downstream impact of alcohol, which is that it's a neurotoxin. It's significantly damaging your brain. It's reducing gray matter. It is shrinking our brain. It is, and even if you look at that's just direct alcohol consumption, but what from drinking alcohol, the sleep disruption, the drinking a depressant, the psychological impact on our brain, and anxiousness, depression. And now we're starting to link more and more things to it. So from a physical perspective, alcohol is very, very harmful to our bodies. It's 100% toxic. So the moment you start drinking alcohol, your body goes into fight or flight mode, panic, to try and process a toxin. If your body does not process alcohol, you will die, right? So it's like trying to get rid of a disease from your system. So releasing cortisol, you're in fight or flight, so you're no longer in repair and regeneration. Your body's in protect mode. And so the downstream impact of regularly consuming alcohol is literally hundreds, maybe thousands of ailments, illnesses, diseases, brain disorders, all of these things that are being either impacted or increased or directly created because of regular alcohol consumption. And I think we need more and more research, more and more funding to go in, as we are seeing this funding. And we're now saying, well, alcohol directly causes cancer. Like what we now know and is emphatically said, alcohol causes breast cancer, full stop. But, again, why aren't we saying to people, oh, you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxious? Well, that could well be your alcohol consumption. What about your extra weight? You're trying to lose weight. Well, that could be your alcohol consumption. What about your lack of productivity, just not feeling, motivated in life, not really committed? What about the issues in your relationship? What about your lack of success or fulfillment? What about we could go on and on and on. So when I say alcohol is holding you back, this comment is really to say, hey, you, everyone, not just the guys or the people who are, what you might call alcoholics or severe alcoholism, pouring whiskey on their cornflakes in the morning. Oh, that's somebody who has a problem. No, no, no. I'm talking about everyone who regularly consumes alcohol. If you're regularly consuming alcohol on a weekly basis, any amount of it, then it is holding you back. It is costing you mentally and it's costing you physically. And I think it's time for us to start asking the question, well, what would it look like if I didn't consume it so regularly?